Hello everybody, I hope your preparation for PLAB 2 is going well. For those who are the first time to watch me, I'm Azadeen Barakat. I'm one of the doctors currently working in the NHS. I'm part of the FY2 standalone program. Now I'm doing a playlist of videos for PLAB 2 candidates discussing important tips on how to pass this exam. I'm not discussing any real cases that came in the exam, and I'm not disclosing any exam secrets. In these videos, my main concern is about the interpersonal skills that's needed to pass PLAB 2 exam. I'm not discussing pure medicine, I'm not discussing real cases that came in the exam. I'm more concerned about the interpersonal skills, because everyone has the medical knowledge, but not everyone has the interpersonal skills that's needed for this exam. There are 10 criteria set by the GMC upon which they mark your performance on the day of the exam. The first one of the criteria, which is the rapport, we discussed in the first video. Now, let's discuss with each other the second one of these criteria, which is the issues. What do we mean exactly by issues? It is the patient's concern. And the patient concern is one of the most important things that you need to cover during your performance in each PLAB 2 station. Roughly any station will have a concern of the patient. The concern of the patient is different than the diagnosis. For example, if a patient is presenting with headache, you as a doctor will rule out every possible cause of headache, and you'll start with the emergencies and with the killers. You'll rule out the sinister causes of headache first. Say you will discover it's something simple like tension headache. You will go happily for the patient, you'll reassure them, you'll tell them that what you have is just tension headache, and the treatment for this will be simple analgesia, and you would expect the patient to be happy, but actually you will discover that you will fail this station for a simple reason: you didn't discover the patient's concern. In any station, after you rule out the possible causes of this symptom, you need to discover what's really going on in the patient's mind. Sometimes it's referred to as the ICE, the ideas, concerns, and expectations. I don't like to use this ICE as it is, as it's quite generic and doesn't really tell what's going on in the patient's mind. I would rather choose one question of them, reformulate it, and ask the patient, so while you were coming here in the hospital, what was in your mind might be causing this headache? Or is there anything in specific that you are worried about and you need me to tell you an answer for it? This way, you will discover the real concern of the patient, or in other words, what made the patient really come to hospital. So you will be amazed by the causes that the patients will tell you. For example, they will tell you, I'm afraid that this headache is a brain tumor actually, and I want to rule this out. So that's his main concern. If you didn't discover it, if you started and finished the station without digging into this concern of the patient, believe me, you would fail the station. So apart from telling him the diagnosis, you need to answer his question: why do you or don't you have this condition that's worrying you? And more importantly, you need to discover why the patient actually has this concern. So you need to acknowledge this and further discover what's going on in his mind. So very nice to ask him, why do you believe so? And whatever the reason, he will tell you, you need to deal with it. So I'm not giving you like stock phrases, or I'm not giving you like model answers for each phrase that the patient will tell you. However, I'm giving you the idea that you need to acknowledge what the patient says, and you need to discover it, and you need to answer it by the end of the station. If you did so in every station, you will score very high in the interpersonal skills. You will establish perfect rapport with the patient, and he will help you reaching the real diagnosis in this station. I hope this idea is clear for you, and if you find my content beneficial to you, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can see my next videos, and also like this video. This would really help me. Thank you so much, and good luck with your preparation.